All right, guys. So a little follow-up video to last night's video where I ranted and raved a little bit about Gensco and Johnstone. I'm wearing Johnstone's hat right now. So some of you probably feel that I was a little bit abrasive, and maybe I was. But, let's start at a baseline here. So I remember the days when the distributors would treat you much better. They would treat you with respect. They would treat you better than just somebody that they consider a number. Many times in the past, and we're going back 30 years here, guys. Many times in the past, they would give you full, all-inclusive flight, hotel, take you to these factories, meal vouchers, everything. So it was all-inclusive. So they would, everything was paid for by the company, and I understand that they feel that the economy's worse, but I'm pretty sure these big companies like Johnstone, Gensco, Ferguson, Thermal, whatever big HVAC distributors you have in your area are probably still making decent profit, and they could afford, and it will actually make them more money. They can afford to still do these perks and these nice things for guys that are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars with them a year. Some larger companies, obviously millions and millions of dollars a year. So, I come at this as somebody that's been in the trade for a long time, and I remember how things used to be. When I opened up my first business back in 2001, it was much different. You had a summer barbecue they would put on. Always had a Christmas potluck, which they do sometime in December. Gensco used to put on a really nice one. Every day of a certain day of the week, like on Fridays, they'd have hot dogs and hamburgers. They'd have catered things for you. Just things to make you want to go to the distributor and spend money with them, right? I mean, it behooves them to do that, and I think that they get the money back tenfold if they do. But now they don't want to do anything. I mean, you rarely hear about anything cool unless you are buying so much stuff from them and get points, and then you'll get to do this because you have points. We'll give you gift cards if you buy this many of this piece of equipment. It's all bullshit. Nobody cares about any of that stuff. Somebody that spends, let's say I spent $300,000 with Johnstone last year. Would it kill you to have a nice barbecue or a meet and greet with all the contractors and just make headway as far as public relations with us, and then you turn around and screw things up left and right. You won't take a 410A coil back, Gensco. I mean, come on, guys. Let's be human. Let's take care of each other. And the thing is, at the end of the day, most of these guys that work for these distributors, they don't have any skin in the game. I call them time clock warriors, right? They want to punch in and punch out. 7 a.m. on Monday, 4:30 or 5 p.m. on Friday, and they're done thinking about it. They're not interested in improving this trade that we do. You got to be a good steward of the trade that you're in. I want to leave this trade better than when I started in it. I want to leave it. When I leave, I want to make sure that the next generation of tradesmen are better off. And it's not going that direction, and that's why I get so pissed off. It's going downhill, and it's going downhill really fast. The work ethic sucks. The quality of the products really sucks. The responsiveness of the people that work in the industry sucks. Like, we should be improving. It's not that hard to do. Get up in the morning and think of it as your lifeblood. And a lot of these guys have children and stuff. They should care about that, and they should care about everything I do. I think about my daughter. I think about how to take care of my family, and if you're stepping on my toes and getting in the way of that, I'm going to get pissed at you. It's just the way it's going to be. And I try to bottle it up. What happens is it builds up. One thing here, a second thing there, a third thing there. I bottle it up. I try to be the bigger man, and I don't say anything. And then all of a sudden, it just explodes all at once. And there's nothing I can do about it. Do better. That's all I'm going to say. We need more people speaking out, because it's really going south, and it's going south really quick. And with this change of refrigerants, it's really going to get really stupid. We need to take care of our customers and our clients, and these distributors are not helping. They are not helping one bit. I don't care about your gift cards. I don't care about your, sell this many boxes, you get this, you get that. No, I want you to be there when I need you. And if it's, you get off work at 4:30 and it's 4:32, and you tell me you're not available, and you just don't give me any support. Sorry, but my HVAC company is 24/7, man. I need somebody that's going to step up and actually care about the industry. You guys don't seem to care. Well, you know what you care about? I bet you care about payday. I bet you care about payday more than anything, and that's wrong. Do the right thing. You're going to make the money. I'm not going to brag about how much money I make, but I make pretty damn good money. You know why? Because I eat, breathe, and shit this stuff 24/7. And I'm going to continue to do that because I care. I care about the industry. I care about HVAC. But, man, it really sucks what's happening. It really does. And it hurts me to I remember what things were like 25, 30 years ago. It was so different. Between the distributors and the contractors, it was so different. It was so lovely. And we don't have, they used to fly me out to the factories. They used to, like I said, they used to do all this stuff that they don't do anymore. All these lunches, barbecues, holiday meals, all kinds of cool stuff that they just don't do anymore. So, I know how it used to be, so that's why I get so pissed off at how it is. And I'm sorry if I offended anybody on that post I made last night in regards to Gensco and Johnstone, but hopefully they watch it. I actually sent it to both of them via email, so hopefully somebody sees it and understands it's coming from the heart, and I care about this industry, okay? So just know it's coming from a good place. I'm going to leave it at that, and I appreciate you guys watching.